Kobe Bryant wholeheartedly believed he passed on his basketball gene to his daughter, Gianna Maria Honor Bryant, or Gigi. Both Bryant and Gigi were among 9 killed in a helicopter crash outside Los Angeles in early 2020. Gigi, of 13, was the NBA superstar's second eldest daughter, and she, too, loved the game of basketball. In a 2018 interview with Access Hollywood, Bryant said he loved watching his daughter play. "She got it," he said. "She works. They practice 2 hours a day. She is fully committed." Gigi was born on May 1st, 2006, and had a love for basketball at a young age. According to The Athletic, Gigi watched her father for years and began playing competitive basketball herself. Most recently, she played in tournaments for the Mamba Sports Academy, the academy Bryant co-founded in 2018. According to CNN, Gigi was expected to play on Sunday, along with teammate Alyssa Altobelli, who was also in the helicopter with her parents. On another Jimmy Kimmel Live segment in 2018, Bryant said he believed Gigi wanted to play in the WNBA one day. "The best thing that happens is when we go out and fans will come up to me like, 'Hey, you gotta have a boy. You and Vanessa gotta have a boy. Somebody to carry on the legacy and the tradition.' And Gigi will be like, 'Hey, I got this. We don't need a boy for that. I got this.'" Bryant would frequently post photos of his daughter playing basketball on his personal Instagram page, even giving her the nickname Mambacita. The 5-time champion was called Black Mamba on the court. In the 2018 interview with Jimmy Kimmel, Bryant said he was also coaching Gigi's amateur basketball team. "We try to teach kids what excellence looks like," he said. "Some of them want to play for the WNBA, some of them may not, but we try to give them a foundation of the amount of work and preparation it takes in whatever you choose to do." She was planning to follow her famous father's footsteps in the world of basketball, hoping to one day play for Gino Arima at UConn and the WNBA. "She was a little kid looking up at our players," Arima told Sports Illustrated. "She was so excited. Imagine the absurdity of that. Your father is Kobe Bryant, and the most excited you've been in a long time is to be around college women's basketball players. But that's what it meant to her, what she aspired to be." The University of Connecticut women's basketball team honored Gianna Bryant a few days after her death. The Huskies placed a number 2 UConn jersey alongside flowers on their bench at Monday's game against USA Basketball in Hartford, as Yahoo Sports reports. The basketball team also shared a photograph of the tribute via social media, writing, "Mamacita is forever a Husky." Both UConn's team and Team USA held a 24-second moment of silence at the Monday night's basketball game in honor of Bryant's number 24. At the beginning of the game, Team USA held the ball for an 8-second backcourt violation in honor of Bryant's first jersey number, number 8. You've got Gigi and her role models and people she looks up to, and then you've got our players looking at her dad. It was a real head-shaking scene. When she came up here on campus, if she could have stayed, I think she would have stayed. Gigi was really turning into a special player. Russ Davis, the women's basketball coach at Vanguard University in Southern California, and someone who became close with Bryant in recent years, told the Associated Press. "It's hard to predict her future, but with the way she was improving and the way she understood the game, she was going to have a bright one." There is a famous clip of Kobe and Gianna at Barclays Center for a Nets-Hawks contest, in which Kobe can be seen giving his daughter insight. He once told Reggie Miller she was hell-bent on playing for UConn. The stories Kobe told of her have gone from sweet to heartbreaking. Bryant would send videos of his daughter's basketball games to Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka, who was also Gianna's godfather. In 2019, a video surfaced of Gianna's basketball highlights, showing her using moves she learned from her dad, which immediately went viral. Bryant describes his daughter as something else when she's on the court. In an interview on BET Network 2 weeks ago, Bryant says his time spent on court with his daughter revived his passion for the game. "It wasn't me sitting there, as an athlete or a player or something like that. And it's like about me, and I don't like that. It was her, and she was having such a good time." Gianna was a hooper seemingly destined to make her own impact on the sport. Trae Young, one of Gigi's favorite players, recently expressed his admiration for her game, telling reporters after the Atlanta Hawks played the Lakers in LA, "It was crazy because he told me his daughter is a huge fan of mine and I'm one of her favorite players. It's kind of crazy because I'll be watching her highlights too." This lost potential makes Gigi's untimely passing particularly painful. Her success could have worked wonders for the women's game. With the Bryant name and Mamba blood, Gigi could have attracted the attention that would have allowed women's basketball and its players to penetrate sports culture once and for all. Whether playing for UConn or in the WNBA or even the NBA, it would be Gigi who would definitively prove that girls and women are fierce ballers deserving of equal respect. In an Instagram tribute, Nneka Ogwumike eloquently captured all that Gigi, guided by her dad, represented for women's basketball. So much about him and her were unreal. A legend grooming his legacy in another young legend. His impact in sports and the world, her impact on women's basketball, his love and support for her that permeated the space of women in sports, her genuine love for the game and for him. There's a revolution and he saw it coming. He knew what his young queen would do, and he knew where our game is going. She knew what she had to offer the world and the game. We would like to pause for a moment to remind you once again that we are giving away a free PS5 along with a copy of NBA 2K21. You can enter the giveaway by simply leaving a comment, subscribing to the channel, and liking this video. The WNBA was a special cause for Bryant, as well as his daughter's hoped-for destination. No @NBA player supported the @WNBA or women's college basketball more than Kobe, former WNBA and UConn star Rebecca Lobo tweeted. He attended games, watched on TV, coached the next generation. We pray for his family. Vanessa Bryant revealed on her Instagram that the Mamba Sports Foundation would be renamed to the Mamba and Mambacita Sports Foundation, in reference to the nickname Bryant gave his daughter. The Mamba and Mambacita Sports Foundation is the charitable organization linked to Kobe Bryant's Mamba Sports Academy. The nonprofit aims to make a positive impact through sports on underserved communities, according to its official website. Harbor Day School in Corona del Mar, California, retired Gianna Gigi Bryant's number 2 basketball jersey last February. On Wednesday, Vanessa Bryant shared a photo of the jersey displayed at the school and video clips of the ceremony. "My Gigi, I love you. I miss you. You've taught us all that no act of kindness is ever too small," Bryant wrote on Instagram. "Mommy is still and always will be so proud of you, Mamacita." At the ceremony on Wednesday, Gianna's teacher, coach, and classmates spoke about her caring personality and drive in all things she pursued. "She will be the last person to wear the number 2 for the Seahawk basketball team," one of the school's coaches said at the event. "We hope that when you look at her jersey hanging in our gym, you'll remember Gianna and be inspired to work hard and be passionate about whatever you're interested in." Gigi's former music teacher remembered how humble Gigi was. "Gianna has been affiliated and close to major contributors to the world. She never came to school and bragged about anything," her former advisor and music teacher Yunga Webb said in her speech. "She didn't need to brag, she just needed to be a light wherever she stood." Gigi was a member of the 8th grade student council. Fellow council members also spoke about her service at the ceremony. "I hope that seeing Gianna's jersey will inspire you to keep alive Gianna's unique ability to recognize when a friend is having a difficult day and sharing a kind word with them, giving them a hug or smile and letting them know that you care," her basketball coach said, "just like Gianna." After he retired from the NBA in 2016, Kobe Bryant became a leading advocate to build women's college basketball and the WNBA. 1 week prior to Bryant and his daughter Gianna's tragic death on Sunday, he engendered media discourse by saying Phoenix Mercury legend Diana Taurasi and fellow WNBA stars Elle Delle Donne and Maya Moore had immense talent to cross the gender gap and play in the NBA. Bryant's passion for women's basketball was largely driven by his 13-year-old daughter Gianna. Michael Jordan acknowledged this as part of his tribute for Kobe Bryant, stating that the Los Angeles Lakers icon took great pride in his daughter's love for the game of basketball. Her influence extended to former teammates of Kobe Bryant as well. Former Lakers player Pau Gasol has even given a very meaningful name to his newborn daughter, one that honors the Bryant family. Gasol and his wife, Catherine McDonald's first child, was named in honor of Kobe Bryant and his late daughter Gianna. The newborn's full name is Elizabeth Gianna Gasol. Pau Gasol made the announcement on social media September 13th and said it's a very meaningful name for our super beautiful daughter. We here at Pro Sports send our most heartfelt condolences to the rest of the Bryant family. We wish they were both still with us. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos.